special administrative meeting with the Board of the County Commissioners for December 16th will now come to order. We're going to begin with a silent invocation and Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Hart Stebbins.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we get moving on item 3A, I would like to move to withdraw item C, and that's the salary increase for elected officials. And let me explain a little bit. It was brought to my attention and by another elected official that there was this timing issue if, for example, we were looking at increasing salaries that is allowed by the state legislature by state statute. If we wanted to do that, that we had to have that in place, and we had to make a decision on it before January 1st. That's really a short time frame, and given the timing issues, I also asked for an FIR on this, and of course, just the climate right now, I do not want to move forward with that. So I would like to make a motion to withdraw item C.
Second.
So motion and a second to withdraw item C. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed say no. The motion carries. Okay, that takes us to item 3A. I move that this is to discuss the outcome of a closed meeting regarding a personal matter involving our county manager. I move that we discuss the outcome and to address the personal matter involving county manager Tom Zedunick.
Second.
So motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. The motion carries. I'm going to read a short statement, and then we'll move forward with this. A matter has arisen in the county manager's office which required an investigation of the county manager pursuant to the county's anti-harassment policy. The matter involves Tom Zedunick, county manager, and a female county employee. Both of these individuals are well-respected members of the county. We must take matters of alleged harassment very seriously. Every employee of the county is entitled to a workplace that is safe and free from harassment. Our policy applies to each employee, including the manager. After careful consideration and deliberation, it has been determined by the County Commission that the behavior substantiated in the December 4th, 2014 report, while not an egregious violation of the county's anti-harassment policy, is serious enough to require the following remedial action, and I will read those actions. Number one, and then afterwards there'll be a motion to move forward with approve the actions. Number one, the county manager will refrain from engaging in acts in violation of our anti-harassment policy, not only with the complainant, but also with all other county employees for the duration of his contract. At the option of the complainant, the county manager will agree to participate in a facilitated meeting with the complainant in a good faith effort to establish an understanding as to maintaining a professional working relationship together. If the complainant does not desire to participate in such a meeting, the requirement will be waived. The county manager will no longer serve on the county's anti-harassment decision-making panel and will be replaced by a designee, and that would be the, I'm trying to think of who that person, that would be the, do you remember?
Compliance officer.
Compliance officer,
Robert Kidd.
chosen by the Board of County Commissioners. The county manager will attend the anti-harassment sensitivity training provided to county employees. He shall also pay for and attend a separate anti-harassment sensitivity training provided by a qualified non-county trainer. The county manager will report back to the chair of the Board of County Commissioners when he has completed both anti-harassment sensitivity trainings. I move that we approve these actions as stated from 1 to 4 as stated.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve these actions. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Manager, Mr. Manager. Sorry.
Madam Chair and Commissioners, if I may, I'd like to read the following statement. First, I understand and accept the actions taken by you today. I do take full responsibility for my actions, and I sincerely apologize to you and to the person whom I offended. I never intended, and I want to emphasize, I never intended to cause discomfort or embarrassment by my actions. I take county policies very seriously and realize that they apply to me, as well as all county staff and elected officials. Again, I do apologize to you, our county commission, all of our staff, and all county residents. I can assure you that my future behavior will reflect what my 40-plus years has demonstrated, and that I do ask that this statement be accepted for the record.
Thank you, Mr. Matsuda. Commissioners, that takes us next to our next item. Oh, I'm sorry. Commissioner Talbot, you do need to read a statement.
No? Oh, I guess.
No, you don't, because we already talked about it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Madam Chair, the next item of business is filling the impending vacancy for Representative District 21. My understanding is we have received 5 applicants, and I believe those have all been delivered to you for your review and determination. And I believe the way we'll handle this is by voting, and the 3 votes will appoint the next representative.
Okay, Commissioner Cruz, you had a comment?
I would like to make a nomination.
Oh, okay. So the question is, do you have any nominations, Commissioner De La Cruz?
I would like to nominate Stephanie Mays for the representative seat.
Are there any other nominations? Okay, being no other nominations, there's a motion to appoint Stephanie Mays as representative for House District 21 in anticipation of the office becoming vacant with the incumbent resigning to take a seat in the Senate. And the appointment will be effective upon Representative Stewart leaving office, or if the office is not vacant by January 2015, the appointment is null and void. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed say no.
No.
It passes on a 4-1 vote. Commissioner Johnson in opposition. Commissioners, that looks like, oh, I'm sorry. I keep trying to just close things up and I forget. We have our nominee, actually who was approved, Commissioner Maes. Let me just say. I've already named you Commissioner. I don't know what's going on.
Thank you, Commissioners. I am humbled and honored by this appointment. I feel it's also necessary to recognize my fellow applicants. Stepping up in this way demonstrates true leadership. Senator Bernadette Sanchez, thank you for applying, and Idalia and several of the other applicants whom I'm aware of. I really hope that we can come together and work toward improving the lives of the members in our community, so thank you. Issues like increasing minimum wage and investing in early childhood education, and also finding out ways to develop our economy in House District 21 are several of my priorities. Senator-elect Mimi Stewart is leaving some pretty big shoes to fill, but I'm confident that with her support and through our existing partnership, we truly will be a force for our community. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Commissioner Stebbins.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Congratulations, Representative-elect. I wanted to just, number one, say thank you to all the applicants. We appreciate your interest. I think each of these appointments has been extremely difficult because of the caliber of the people who've applied, the work that each one of you has done. So I want to say thank you for that. I also want to thank my fellow commissioners for moving quickly on this. I think that there was some question about the value of moving quickly. I think that clearly doing this quickly, both the Senate appointment, the House appointment, is in the best interest of the people who live in these districts and of the individuals who have been nominated themselves. I think anyone who follows the legislature recognizes there is a tremendous amount of preparation that goes into serving And I think for both of these individuals, like Representative Stewart has 20 years of experience. I think there's still going to be a lot to learn in order to be an effective representative. I think Representative Mays recognizes that. You know, there has been a question about why do we make this a prospective appointment. Number one, time is certainly of the essence. And number two, you know, there's this question about, you know, why doesn't every board make prospective appointments for every position? I think Commissioner Johnson raised that recently. I think, you know, the answer to that is there's a pretty much 100% chance that this is going to happen. You know, I think the Board of Canvass has certified Senator Keller's election to his office. Representative Stewart has made it very clear she is going to fill that office. She has every intention of doing that. And so it's pretty clear to me that there's a pretty much 100% chance that there is going to be an opening, as opposed to perhaps one of us having an accident, choking on a Skittle, something of that nature. And I think that this also, the process we followed compares very favorably with the process we followed in 2009 when we appointed R.J. Berry's replacement. At that time, I don't recall a request for letters of interest. I don't require an opportunity to interview all of the candidates. And I think that is, you know, I have to say the same process or lack of process perhaps was followed with the City of Albuquerque on 2 recent appointments. You know, I do not recall requests for letters. I think our mayor just made the appointments to replace Mike Cook and our Chair O'Malley. So I think I want to just say, again, thank you to the commission for recognizing that, for your willingness to move quickly on this. And I think one more argument in favor of doing this quickly is I hope you know that the House of Representatives is doing its new member orientation today. So I took the liberty of printing out an agenda for you. We still have some time to get there for this afternoon's issues. And I did check with the leadership. They said that you would be most welcome, even though you have not officially been appointed. So good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Commissioner Johnson.
Thank you. Representative designee, I don't really quite know what to call you in case of somebody dying or somebody not resigning or resigning or whatever.
Stephanie is fine.
Stephanie at this point. Congratulations on this. I don't agree with it. I think it's bad process. I think all of the examples that were just presented are examples where there were previous vacancies. And the process here, as far as meeting with potential candidates and gathering resumes, it's really fuzzy across the board. But bad process is bad process. And it's nothing personal, my vote against you. My vote against you was because this process, I think, is tainted. We've been lining up a house of cards. You know, one card has to fall over, or dominoes, if you will. One card has to fall, or one domino has to fall for another one to fall, for another one to fall. And I don't believe that's what the framers of the state constitution intended. All of this comes back to one potentially elected official, or the current senator, who has chosen not to resign. He had that choice. He could have done it already. I agree with Commissioner Stebbins in that office is probably 100% sure of being his, but for some reason he's not as confident and hasn't turned in his resignation for that seat. So that created this issue where we couldn't follow the process that was set forth in the Constitution by state statute. And so I don't believe that we should be tainting your office or the office of Senator Designee in case of domino falling Stewart as well. I think that puts you under a cloud, and it's unfortunate in this particular instance. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, and I also want to add my congratulations, and I don't think there's any taint at all of having to do with the way we did this, and you know, I wish you the best of luck, and I know you're going to have a lot to, you know, it's a big shoes to fill, and that's a tough job. I'll tell you, anyone who goes to Santa Fe, they've got my admiration. That's a tough gig. So, so good luck on your trip up there. And that basically is the end of our agenda. Appreciate you all coming. This meeting is adjourned.